it's too easy for us to forget that we've got God with us. As we're going through life, what are we facing that's bigger than God? Nothing. That we need to be careful, because too many times what we end up fearing, it's just going to be a faulty fear. And God had certainly proven to the Israelites over and over that He is on their side and nothing stands a chance against Him. Yet they were full of fear, faulty fear. So I want us to look at 5 insights concerning faulty fear. We're going to be looking at a little bit more from this chapter and then a couple of other chapters in Exodus as we back up to an earlier part of it, to see some things that we can identify right here in God's Word about these insights of faulty fear. The first one is that faulty fear leads to irrational conclusions. It does. That it leads us to believe that there's these things that's going to, and it's irrational to even believe that that's what would take place. It's something, that when we can end up seeing with such clarity when it's somebody else. We're like, what were you afraid of? When it's their story. But when it's our story, we have trouble. We struggle because we have these irrational conclusions that we end up coming to. So let's look at from Exodus 14, verse 12. So didn't we say to you in Egypt, the Israelites talking to Moses, leave us alone and let us serve the Egyptians. It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert. See, that was their irrational conclusion. Pharaoh wasn't there to kill them. Pharaoh was there to take them back. Pharaoh was there to take them back to the life that they had before, just being slaves. But irrational conclusion, we're just going to die out here in the desert. Were there not enough graves in Egypt that you had to bring us out here? Verse 13, Moses answered the people, do not be afraid. He's identifying that they've got a faulty fear. Do not be afraid.